Hey everyone, I want to thank you for joining me for another episode of It's a Happy Day. Listen, follow me on all social media platforms. SeanWorldwide.com is my website. Please subscribe to it. And thanks for all of your support. I want to talk to you today about how to shift the atmosphere over your life. Listen, you are not a thermometer, you are a thermostat. We say that all the time. Like you shift the atmosphere. And one of the ways you do that is something called focused praise. Focused praise. They asked a great football coach, how do you consistently raise up champions? And he said, focused praise. And so what does focused praise look like to you? And he said this. He said, my job is to consistently point out the strengths of players and not harp on their weaknesses. Imagine how many marriages would flourish if we would learn how to highlight folks' strengths and not their weakness. Imagine how many friendships would be more healthy. And he said, what are you talking about? He said, whenever you highlight the strengths and you praise and you help a player identify their strengths, what you do is you create a growth mentality in your player and you end up with champions. So I want you to try that today. I was also reading about a speech therapist that she was working with children who had issues with stammering. And what she found was that if families would get bought into the power of focused praise, it actually helps children overcome their stammering issues. She said, but the problem is most people don't want to change their speech. They don't want to change in order to shift the atmosphere. And so she was working with families, and this is what she said. She said, every day I want you to practice this. Catch someone, every time you see someone in the family interacting with that child in a positive way, then you lift that up, you praise that. You be specific about it, and you be thankful about it, specifically and thankfully. And what she found was that whenever families were willing to change the atmosphere, by bringing in focused praise, it actually broke the fixed mentality that this is all I could ever be, this is all I can ever achieve, and it produced within the child a growth mindset. And so focused praise doesn't say things like, you're amazing, you're wonderful. I hear a lot of people post this kind of stuff. What does that mean? Like, oh, you're amazing. Oh, okay. What does that mean? Right? But focused praise actually identifies and lifts up effort, because you want to break a fixed mentality. You want to move into a growth mindset. And what happens is, as you fill your atmosphere with helping people identify their strengths, you understand what I'm saying? And you begin to catch people doing the right things. Like every time you do it, you stop them. You move your entire team into what we call a growth mindset. And you can't help but win with a room full of folks who have a growth mentality. And so I want you to try the power of focused praise today and let me know the impact that it's having on your personal life. Hey, I'll see you on another day of It's a Happy Day.